Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we have something interesting for the Jeep. I'll show you in a second. So right now we're actually at Chris's house. There's Chris, and yeah, so right now we are going to install this radio that I got here. So Atoto reached out to me. They sell double-din stereos on Amazon, so you've probably seen their stuff before. I'll open it up, but let me show you what else I got. I got this backup camera as well, so I can, connect it to this. Got the connector so I can wire it up. So I got this Metro bezel right here for the double din, and I also have this USB connector. Since this does have CarPlay, it comes with some wires that just hang, and I just wanted it to look more stock, so I got this. So I'm gonna place it where the cigarette lighter is, just so it looks, clean and stock, because that's what I like. So yeah, I'm excited to put this in and test it out and show you guys how I did it. I also have the Metro wiring kit, but that's already in my Jeep since I already installed a single din, and that single din is gonna go in his Volkswagen. So we'll get that started, and hopefully it's all easy and smooth. I think the hardest part is gonna be the backup camera, since I have to wire everything. But yeah, let's open this up. Okay, so in here, let's see, we got all the wiring. I think this is for GPS. This is what I was talking about. So it just has like dongles, and I didn't want that hanging, so I got this here. It just connects right in like that, and there we go. And then it looks pretty stock, and I'll be able to screw it in. So good right there. Comes with the microphone for phone calls. I don't know what this is for. Antenna. It looks like an antenna of some sort. Whatever. Broken. We got the wiring here, which is why we got these connectors there for video out. And it actually comes with screen protectors, so that's pretty awesome. Okay, so here is the radio. Isn't that sick? What do you think, Chris?
It's like a mirror almost.
It's nice, huh? That's why it comes with the screen protector. Damn, how clean is that gonna look in the Jeep? Oh my god. A couple things that you do have to know about double din is, so it usually comes with the single din here in the middle. Behind here there are the vents, like as you can tell, the vents are right underneath it. And we might have to trim some stuff, but just keep watching so you can see what happens. So right now this is the setup I have. It's just a Pioneer single din, and the cable goes in there. That's why I got that piece, so I can connect it down here, the USB, and it'll be kind of out of the way, because when I have it here it kind of gets tangled with all this. So that's gonna be dope. So to take the old one out, if you have never done it, you kind of want to just pry it. There we go. There we go. Just be careful with it. Oh, well, actually, you're not going to use this again, so just take it out. There we go. So that's phase one right there. Now, to take out the radio, it's just 4 Phillips screws, and that's it. And since I had this in already, I have the Metro wiring kit already in the radio, so that's what I'm going to reuse to install the new one. There's this. Oh, also the antenna. You're going to need that wire as well. I already have it, obviously, so that's why I didn't get a new one, but here it is. This is the Metro kit here. That's why it has all these little things there. For the wiring on these, it's actually pretty simple. This kit, I'm gonna link it down below, but this is the one that connects to your wire harness in the car, and then you have to match these wires to the wires that attach to the radio. So it's pretty simple. So the wires that you will need, you'll need this blue wire with a white line, and this is for the amp. If you don't connect this, you're not gonna get any noise in the car, like it's not gonna work. So you need to connect this one for sure. And then on the one that goes to the radio, it should have one that says right here, amplifier. It's blue with the white line, same thing. And on this harness, the speaker cables are these right here. For the most part, it's usually white, gray, green, and purple as the speaker cables, and that'll connect the same over here. You can just read all the tabs, but it's pretty much color coded for the most part. Just be sure you don't mix up a wire or something like that. Oh, the orange with the white is for the dimmer, so when you turn on your lights, the radio goes dim. Red is the ignition power, and yellow should be the constant power on this side. And if you look at all the tabs right here, it's pretty much the same thing. Yellow, constant power, red, accessory. So it's pretty much match it color to color. And yeah, so you will probably have some leftover wires here, like for the steering wheel control. And that's actually one thing that I forgot to buy, so I can have the function of the steering wheel, but it's okay, we'll ignore that for now. All right, so I got all the wires connected pretty much color to color. On this side, I am not using these wires. They're like doubles, so I don't have to worry about those. Now on this side, I did have a couple left over. Most of them are for the steering wheel buttons, which I forgot to order the module. I didn't even think about it. But one of them is for the rear camera, which I'm gonna connect, and then the power. Oh, an important thing to do as well is right here, the parking brake one. You want to connect it to the negative, which is a black cable. That way you can watch videos and stuff, and it doesn't limit you. So here's the original mount, and this is the one for the double din. One thing that we have to do is remove the vent, which are like plastic welded, so we'll remove those, get those over here. And I picked up a cheap soldering iron so I can melt these down. Now after I do that, I still have to do more work to get the radio in. So that mount fits actually really good. As you can kind of see from the angle that it's at, this is in the way. This is in the way down here as well, so I have to cut that. I used a marker to outline up there and down there. So on one of the Facebook groups, one of the guys there mentioned to use one of these oscillating tools, and I picked Milwaukee because I already have batteries for it. So it was like $100 for this. And what this does is it kind of like vibrates side to side like a blade, so that it cuts straight in, and that's what I'm gonna do. This is like at an angle, so kind of hard to see, but this is coming up, so I have to cut into it to kind of get rid of that, shave it down. I also have to cut the mounts up here because it goes again at an angle and it creates like a smaller gap the further back you go. You have to pretty much cut all these mounts. Yeah, let's go ahead and cut it out. Okay, so there it is. I cut a lot out, and I'll show you exactly how I did it. If you open this up, you will have this piece of plastic down here. I cut it across the vents here. So I made this shorter, the vent first of all, and then I cut the piece of plastic there, and then that piece of plastic that was here came off, which was like this right here. This came off. And then afterwards, there's another piece of plastic that connected to it that just comes off as well. I just pulled it out. On the top end, I did cut right here. I accidentally cut too high over here where the clip goes. I did have to cut here as well. So now I actually have a lot of room for the radio. So as you can tell, it just goes in and out. I have movement there, so I'm good on that. Next is going to be transferring over the vents from that onto here. So the way that I did it, I already removed it. I forgot to press record. So all I did was I took a knife and I just pried it open here, here, down here, this side, and here, and then also down the middle. And then there's also two more there, and what I did for those, I just kind of bent this over and it came off pretty clean. What I'm also gonna do, I got this soldering iron, like a cheap one. I'm gonna make the holes again through here. That way I can put these plastic pieces and weld it in once more. But for now, I'm gonna cut this edge off right here just so that it fits in this groove. Okay, so as you can see, that's how much I'm cutting off, pretty much flush. That would actually fits in here. So I'm going to continue doing that. Okay, so here is the piece. I had to make the holes a little bit bigger, and I used the soldering iron here to do that. And I had to cut the top off of this, but now it just fits in perfectly. Let me show you. So everything just slides in, and then you can see the little tabs. You just got to melt the little tabs down onto this. That way it holds it in place. But look how it looks from the front. Like it looks like stock. So I like it. Just hold it down really good and melt it. And yeah, that's good. Don't breathe in the fumes also. Make sure you do this next to the garage door. So that's it. That's on there. It's not moving. It's not going anywhere. Brakes. And from the front, it looks legit. It looks like stock, so awesome. That's one thing down. Okay, so on the radio here, I ended up putting the plastic piece, and it took a bunch of just putting it on and off to get the right position on there, but that's what I used here. Made it pretty even with that line right there on the radio, and yeah, that made it fit pretty good. I'm happy with how it's fitting. So now that I got the fit good, the next step that I need to do is just to finish all the wiring. So this little USB thing, I will have it linked down below, and on the other end has a male USB, and the radio comes with the female, so it'll just connect directly in there, and it should give us a good clean look.
After one cross thread later.
Yeah. So there we go. That looks clean, it looks stock, and that's just what I like. So we'll go ahead and route the wiring upwards and start connecting everything. We still need to wire the rear camera, dude.
Yeah. Oh shit.
So it should be easy. It's just one wire. So okay, so the sun's going down, so I might not be able to put the camera on yet because I need to take all this off. But I ran the wire over here. All the wires I just tucked in the plastic right there. Ran it down here. You're gonna see them a little bit there. Over here, underneath my seat. Then it's routed through here. This is for my CB radio that's hidden. But I have the wire routed in through here, and it comes out right here for the rear view camera. So that's all good. Now we're gonna connect the radio, and yeah. All right, so I just ran the microphone through here. You can see it right there. And I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm gonna change out this to like a sticky base and just have it right there in the corner. I think that's a good spot where it'll pick up your voice, so yeah. And also we need to put in the Wi-Fi antenna, which I'm probably just gonna leave in there. And we also have a GPS antenna, which I'm going to run it up to here and just have it up there. I think that'll be a good spot. So yeah, we got everything connected back here. Everything has its own place, so it's hard to mix up. But here's the first turn on. Let's hope we did this right. Oh, hey. Nice. So that is on, but we should probably check the USBs. Okay, so since the radio's in, I'm just cleaning up right here, this area, and I'm using Super Clean. So they actually hit me up and they sent me a bunch of their products. It's my first time using it, and I got a wet rag and I sprayed some on there. And look at this, you can actually see the difference. Maybe more in person than on camera, but big difference right here compared to that. See, it's all clean. It takes it right off. So I don't know, I was just pretty amazed, so I decided to share with you guys. But yeah, I'm cleaning everything up, and I'll show you guys right now when I turn it on how dope this radio is. One thing that did change is this faceplate here. It was silver like that. It looks clean, everything flows like this. It just looks nice. One of the harder things to do about the install was change over the vents, which is not even that hard, but it looks legit. Everything looks stock. So let me show you the radio starting up, see what it looks like. And as you can tell, it loads up pretty quick. So it does have like apps here, and you can connect it to Wi-Fi with your phone. You can tether it. And look, when I connect my phone, it opens up this Z-Link, which is like the CarPlay. And let's get rid of that. There it is. So this is one of the main reasons I actually like this stereo. Let me do it again so you can see. So you plug it in. I plugged it in, and now the CarPlay app opens up. It's called Z-Link. And there we go. And so we can go here. It shows everything, has the maps. You can use the maps, pretty cool. Music, play next. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Your messages. So yeah, that's one of the main reasons why I like this radio, because it has a CarPlay feature. And there we go. And then it gives me a map of where I want to go. I can hit start. And then it starts. It obviously has a lot more here, podcast, news. So yeah, there's like a lot more things to go through. And other than that, it also has, you know, just your standard radio. Like I said, if you connect it to Wi-Fi, you could go on apps like YouTube and stuff. Let me see. It has also this easy connection. You have to download their app though, and it literally shows like a mirror display of your phone. I really like the CarPlay feature. It's like seamless to the iPhone, or if you connect to Android, it does the same thing. But yeah, there it is. It looks nice, big screen, bright, and it is dimmable too. The mic there, it has extra storage, has the auxiliary cable and a USB port there. So if you have the volume all the way up and you're taking a call or something, you could just turn down the music with the click of a button there, the power button. It has the next, skip, and the home button. There we go, turned off. Turn it back on. And this actually fits pretty well in this Metra double din bezel. The only thing I gotta upgrade now is the speakers in the Jeep because they sound like trash. And take a look down there, there's my USB port. So the bottom one is the one for the CarPlay thing, and the top one's just an extra one. So yeah, that goes down there. It looks stock, and I'm very happy with it. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoy me installing the double din in here, and hopefully it helps you out to install your own. And I do recommend this Atoto off of Amazon. I'll have it linked down below. I really like the CarPlay feature. If you have any questions on how I installed it or what I had to do, just leave them down below in the comment section. I'll be replying to the comments. I'll be helping you out. And yeah, be sure to share this video with the friend who's gonna install a double din, and that'll help me out a lot. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you and peace.